Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another deck review and unboxing. So today we are going to be taking a look at the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This was requested a while back for me to do. I've just not been able to get my hands on it. So finally, yay, I got my hands on it. So we're going to take a look at this today and see what it's all about. I'm really excited about it. This is published by Blue Angel and it retails for $23.95. And again, I will link everywhere that I know you can find it down in the description box below. And as always, I am not sponsored or paid for this. I bought this with my own money. So here we go. This is an Oracle deck that is pretty new as a release, but it's not like just released. You have a light within you. Trust in that light and in your own courage. The light is strong enough to guide, support, and empower you to fulfill your sacred purpose of healing and soulful meditation. White light holds all the frequencies needed for healing ourselves, each other, our planet, and all her precious creatures. It is divine medicine for the soul, empowering the heart, clarifying the mind, and awakening higher consciousness. The light within you and all around you. You were born to be that light. The universe rallies and encourages, inspires, and emboldens you to manifest your sacred destiny. All right, so this is 44 cards and guidebook. And let's see, imagery from visionary artist Andrew Gonzalez. All righty. Okay, so compared to my hand, it's a pretty big box. I'm kind of excited about this. All righty, tissue, nice. And we open it up to find the beautiful guidebook. Oh, wow, it is very thick and comprehensive. Okay, let's take a minute and just look and see if there's anything crazy that we need to know. How to play with your White Light Oracle. Let's take a look. Okay. I know this is like kind of the most boring part, but ego, practical side, anti. Oh, what is all of this? Interesting. This is like a book. Okay. I'm into it. Okay, you can work or play with this deck for readings for yourself or others. You can use it in groups and choose whether or not you do the healing processes. Okay. So blessing the deck, suggested card layouts, the process of purification. Okay. Sessions. All right, and then we have the messages. So what we'll do is take a look at the cards and then pull one and see how it reads, how it would work for you, that sort of a thing. All right, putting this aside. So the cards are pretty decent size. Okay, oh, the back is beautiful. A nice pretty wolf colored in like a taupe white. It's pretty. Okay. This is going to be interesting since I have no idea what this is all about right now. But the art is gorgeous. And so this feels like they're statues, which is kind of amazing. It is beautiful. They feel really nice in the hand. They glide really nice. The edges are great. They're really sturdy too. They snap back really well. Nice. I can't wait to see how they shuffle. I'll just keep doing this so they're in the same sequence here. The art is just gorgeous. So I believe this is a frequency, hertz, I believe. I could be wrong. We'll take a look at that too. They feel really, really good in the hand. As far as a beginner goes, I think you would absolutely need to have the guidebook at hand because I'm looking at all of this and I'm like, I have no idea what it's supposed to represent at the moment. So it's one of those things where I would have to study it, which is completely fine. So if you're a beginner, you would definitely need the guidebook. But that's not to say you wouldn't be able to use it. It's gorgeous. Feels really good. I'm kind of excited to see how it will read. So, all right. Perfect, perfect. Let's see how it shuffles, and then we'll pull a card. Oh, nice. Just keep in mind, they are a little bit bigger, so it might be a little bit awkward to shuffle that way. But this way is fine too. Okay, I don't hate it. They glide really nice. They're not really glossy, which I kind of like. And they feel really smooth in your hand. And they don't feel flimsy, but they're not too stiff to where they don't have a lot of bend in them for shuffling. All right, let's take a look at how it's going to read in the guidebook. So we have Yeshi. I am not even going to pronounce that because you know I am going to mess it up. So let's take a look at what that means in the guidebook. And they are numbered, which is fantastic, as I'm sitting here trying to find it. Okay, so next one. All right, so this is what it looks like in the guidebook. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is immediate or imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. Okay. So, oh, it has the pronunciation, Yeshi Sogyal, hopefully. Okay, let's see. So it goes in complete depth about what this card represents, and I will not read it to you because that's a lot. No wonder the guidebook is really thick. Okay, so truly you are a light worker, embrace it and live it. Okay, here's a healing process. So it takes you through how you can heal with this card, which is amazing. Ground and hydrate yourself. Okay. When you're ready, read and visualize or feel the following description. Okay, so no wonder it's pretty thick. All right, I'm not hating this. I think this is kind of amazing. As far as anybody that is interested in light working and healing and kind of like your soul's journey, I think this is kind of amazing. I'm definitely going to have to read through this and get a sense for how to specifically use it before I even start using these in my pick-a-card readings. But as far as just a general unboxing and seeing what my first thoughts are, this is very positive, and I feel like a lot of people who are into this sort of oracle card would be pretty happy with it. Again, if you're a beginner, it might be a little overwhelming at first. So if this deck calls to you, just know that, you know, patience is okay to have when working with a new deck. Like I said, I'm going to have to study this and really figure it out on my own as well with the guidebook. So have patience with yourself. Whenever you get a new deck, work with it for a little bit before you start using it. Well, you're using it anyway, but work with it a lot when you first get it, and then that way you form that connection and you get that deep understanding with your deck. So that's what I will do with this, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very excited that I finally got my hands on it, and I can kind of see where this will take me, and I'm excited about it. And that's like the 15th time I said that. All right, so if this is exciting for you, let me know down in the comment section if this is something that you already own, if you're excited to get it, purchase it. Again, I will link it in the description box for you. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have not yet already, because we've got more pick-a-card readings coming, more oracle decks, and crafts as well. So if that's your cup of tea, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, because that way you'll never miss a video upload from me. All right, guys, I hope this was at least somewhat educational. All right, you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.